case over in California where charges was dropped against police officers who burned a body, set a woman's body on fire and threw in a dumpster. So this situation here, let's see if we can get rid of homeboy. Can everyone see? Let me make sure. Okay, we're good.
Yep.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
sorry, my computer was acting up. Charges were dropped against cops who dumped black woman's body in dumpster, then set it ablaze. So this sister right here, they claimed that she had died earlier from fentanyl. Um, says California prosecutors have decided to drop charges against two Antioch police officers who were accused of dumping a black woman's body into a dumpster before setting it ablaze. On October 17th, officers Ashton Montalvo and D'Angelo Boone were charged with arson and mutilation of human remains after they allegedly moved the body of Michaela Sharman, 25 years old, to a dumpster and then set the dumpster on fire. Both officers pleaded not guilty to the charges, according to the medical examiner. Sharman died earlier that day after a fentanyl overdose. Police say that two officers found her body in an abandoned apartment, but instead of reporting it, they moved the body blocks away to a dumpster and lit it on fire with lighter fluid.
For what?
On June
Like,
6th,
what the hell would be the motivation for that?
I don't,
Because bigots and pigs gonna bigot and pig.
yeah,
That's I
she's
mean,
black
because they're
and
American.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Destroyed
What
evidence.
what did it
Destroyed
what did it
evidence.
take?
something worse. Yeah. So
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. But
They
wouldn't
must
it
have
take
been doing something.
less effort to call an ambulance than to move a whole ass dead body from one location to another?
not if you were involved.
Pretty much.
Exactly. That's how I see it.
I mean,
Mhm.
that looks pretty damn clear right there. I mean, why else would you destroy a body? You found it, like you said. You can make the phone call. You know, it's not going to cost you the extra thing. But the fact that the charges were dismissed speaks to a deeper issue. I mean, how do you explain that? You know, so basically, they're saying that according to the district attorney from Contra Costa, on June 6, 2023, the Contra Costa District Attorney's Office determined the prosecution of the people of the state of California versus Montalvo and Boone could not proceed to trial and moved to dismiss the case. A
What?
dismissal at this juncture affords the DA's office the ability to refile criminal charges against Montalvo and Boone and reinitiate legal action if new evidence is developed. Okay. In this case, the prosecution of Montalvo and Boone for mutilation of human remains and arson on October 17, 2022, relied heavily on the investigative work of Antioch police officers who were associated with racist text communications. After
Wow.
thoroughly reviewing the officer's role in the case, applying relevant legal principles, and considering ethical responsibilities, the Contra Costa DA's office no longer has confidence in the integrity of the prosecution. Um, yeah. It moves on further to say in April, a judge released the names of 17 Antioch, California police officers who stand accused of using racial slurs, making racist jokes, and sharing racist memes and text threads over a period of 2 years. The list of 17 names also include five officers who were already under FBI investigation for alleged crimes. Um, yeah, this is
Man, how often do we hear that people who get killed and disappeared and doing all this dirt are under some FBI surveillance?
right.
What the hell is going on? What
Yeah. How much surveillance are they doing? I
that's
mean, what
what
are you just watching
is
the
the
crimes
role
go
of the
down?
surveillance. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
No, that what you described there, Kalanji, it put me back in the mindset or in the frame of when Baltimore police murdered Freddie Gray, and Marilyn Mosby was the state's attorney at the time, the prosecutor, and she was trying to get evidence from the cops about their about their misdeeds, and obviously the police were not being forthcoming about it. It's like, I mean, this whole system is completely rotten and a tremendous failure because these prosecutors are relying on these crooked, and not to say the prosecutors themselves are not crooked and corrupt, but obviously they're also relying to make their cases on the evidence gathered by these crooked ass cops, by these criminal, murderous, abusive ass police. And these police are not about to tell on themselves. They're not about to turn over evidence that would help indict their comrades, their fellow officers on the force. So somebody like this poor young girl, this 25-year-old Michaela, what sort of justice could ever be expected for her when the police themselves are conspiring to make sure that they will never be held accountable for what they did to this young woman.
Yeah. I mean, for all practical purposes, for me, I see her as a child. Why?
Yes.
Because I have children older than her. And to know that not only, did she die, and I question how she died, but you put her in a dumpster and set her on fire. So the family didn't even have the opportunity for a proper burial or proper regards or respect to this young woman. I think that is a criminal act in of itself. And when you talk about dropping the charges, I don't give a damn about who's making no racial remarks and text. That's the sidetracking of the slave. Who gives a damn about that? We're not, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? But let's deal with this right here. So Antioch, just like the rest of the United States, clearly is not the place that we want to be. I don't know anything about it, but it's just not. It don't fit right. But yeah,
Malcolm was right. Everything south of the Canadian border is Antioch.
Shit.
everything.
Let them Afro Canadians tell you everything south of the Arctic Circle is fucking Antioch /
man.
Alabama.
No.